I remember the day I was introduced to Alex Jones. I probably don't remember the day, but I actually remember the guy that actually introduced me to Alex Jones. And I didn't believe it because I was a Democrat, liberal, Republican, tree hugger, and didn't know what I was, but I listened to all these TV shows and all this ridiculousness about, oh, Democrats are bad, Republicans are good, blah, 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 blah. The problem is there's no such thing as a Democrat and no such thing as a Republican. Shut the hell up, you have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, and by the way, I'm gonna sing the national anthem for you right now because I'm not very good at it, but I just want to make sure you hear why you're wrong. I'm gonna explain it to you. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the democracy for which it stands. It's actually a republic, one nation under God, indivisible, for liberty and justice for all. Now, it's important when you're a liberal to be against the Constitution because you're smarter than that. You're more intelligent than that. You went to a university where they totally brainwashed your ass. And 100%, because when I was a kid, I remember as a child and realized this was a whole bunch of fucked up shit. They were lying to me, they made up a story, and everybody's going along with it. And I thought, well, hey, I'll just say something here, and then nobody's going to admit that this is a load of crap. It just is. It's just a stupid story with no end. So obviously it's a lie. And I was waiting for my fellow countrymen that say, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic, not the democracy, for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. But when you're an intelligent, highly educated, fake liberal that thinks he's smart and a Republican that's just on the same side, there's no difference. They know the difference, but you don't know the difference. And when I tell you, you might argue the difference. But you need to go look at Article 4, Section 4 of the Constitution. That's the most common, easy thing to find. And it states that the United States of America will provide a republic, not a democracy. A democracy wasn't even in the law books, in the law book that I have in 1927. They have a such thing as a republic. No democracy. And before that, they always termed it as a republic. Never a democracy. Never. Look it up. And they also say within 200 years, no democracy has ever lasted. That's why they had a republic. But you don't have the time to do that because we're worried about 517 people down, but there are no ambulances on the crisis acting film that they submitted to the other parts of the internet. How could you have that many people down and have videos from a guy called RFG, the Chosen One, who shows you a video that has no sirens in the background? So you're telling me 517 people went down, but there's no sirens in the background? I see dead people. I remember that movie. It was so good. I'm seeing a lot of dead people, and the harvest is coming. They're telling you the harvest, the wheat from the tare. Which one are you? Are you the tare? Ooh! My buddy and me have a joke, inside joke. You tell them something important, and they'll tell you some nonsense. Said somebody just died down the street, and I think it's because of this, and I figured out that it's because of that, and what they'll say at the end. The great Star Gods, the first guy that actually entertained me, he said, there's filler people. And I realized there are filler people. You probably wouldn't have listened to it this long if you were a filler person. But if you want to find out about filler people, Star God started it, and I totally believe he's on to something. You might be a filler person. You never know. No offense. Not trying to offense. I didn't try to microaggress. Look up microaggress. Kind of silly. Kind of silly.